Our word for this video is medicinal. Medicinal. And this may make you think of medicine. So let's take a look over here. I have colored my picture because I want to show you some things. You don't have to, but you certainly can if you want to. Let's first break our word into its syllables. Ma, dis, no. Medicinal. And it sounds like ma. This is a soft C. Medis, that's a schwa. No, that's almost a schwa. Medicinal. 4 syllables. And this one can have several meanings. They're all sort of the same. The first one is the more obvious, related to medicine. Medicinal. If you read a medicinal magazine, it is related to medicine. The second definition, able to cure or heal. And I'm going to jump down to that picture to show you an example of this. I want to tell you a little story that goes along with this picture. First of all, let's name these items in this picture. This is a plant, of course. And let's go ahead and use our vocabulary word here. This is a medicinal plant. Medicinal plant. This bowl is called, sorry, I do it every time. The bowl itself, and I'm having iPad issues, I'm sorry. The bowl itself is called a mortar. There it goes again. I'm hitting something with my hand, and it's causing my iPad to do weird things. The stick is called a pestle. My grandma had a mortar and pestle. Remember, if I haven't told you already, I will. My grandmother was a Native American, so she knew a lot of medicinal uses for plants that were handed down for many years in the family. So when I would get a sore throat, or if I had an asthma attack, my grandmother would take a particular plant that she grew in her garden, and she would drop the leaves into her mortar, into this bowl, and she would use the pestle to grind those leaves into a powder. She dried the leaves so that she could crush them into this powder. And she made a tea out of that plant for me to drink. And that tea would help my asthma. A different plant would help my sore throat. So she knew all of these herbal remedies. And that's a word that we probably need to add to our glossary. Herbal means related to plants. Just like medicinal, herbal is an adjective. Okay, so let's go ahead. Medicinal is an adjective. It tells us what kind of plants. These are plants that are able to cure or heal. Some plants are toxic. They do not cure or heal. They actually kill. So those would be the opposite of medicinal. Toxic is not doing good, it's doing harm. Synonym for medicinal is healing. Okay, some characteristics of medicinal. Plants that become medicine are medicinal. Patients with heart problems may take a form of digitalis. That is a plant-derived medicine. In the wrong doses, though, that same medicine can kill you. It can be toxic. So medicinal plants must be used with caution. You can't just go out into the garden and brew up some tea. You have to know what you're doing. The Native Americans were masters of this process. A lot of our medicines come from Native American recipes. And we're going to look more at medicinal plants in science. But many of these come from Native Americans. There are a couple of words that we will add to our glossary. These are antonyms for our purposes. And these are tough words. These are definitely science words. We have organic and synthetic. And you notice that both of those end with the suffix ic. That makes them adjectives. Organic, synthetic, those are adjectives. Organic means natural, occurring in nature. Synthetic means man-made, in a laboratory. So for our purposes, organic means natural, nature made it, like my grandmother's cure for asthma. Synthetic means that man made it. Now for asthma, I have to use an inhaler or take a pill. Man-made, the medicine that treats me. The ones that my grandma used were organic. Nature made them. And I wish so much that I had kept all of those recipes. She knew the plants that would hurt us. She knew the plants that would help us. And that is sort of the concept of medicinal.